loose, pussy brother. How's it going? How's it going? Hey. Welcome to GUNTWAVE. Yeah, we're going to talk about Ethan Ralph here tonight. We're talking about the Gunt. Most definitely. Last stream we talked about how the pressure is just building. There's a lot of weight, a lot of financial burden on Ethan Ralph right now, and things are just getting worse. And at the end of this episode, we're going to talk about, is Ethan Ralph going to flee the country? Because, I mean, it seems like an idea that he's been entertaining. We'll get into that video. Okay, we have to talk about the go sin prayer. No, give sin go, give sin go. A Christian GoFundMe where you can send prayers and money. Okay. How you guys doing, by the way? How you guys doing? I noticed that the samurai, I guess, is stream sniping again, which is great. Good luck with that. I don't intend on doing any derailment, so don't even ask. All right, just putting it out there. It was kind of boring last time, and I don't want to do that again. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started here. Let's go put this on the screen. All right. Yeah. So I got to ask, for all the people who've been following Ethan Ralph like this, I guess all of us hate watchers, all of us A-logs, whatever. Is this what winning looks like? Is what Ethan Ralph is doing, is that winning? Let me show you an image that really sells winning. That sells winning. Right? Ethan Ralph gave up fighting. Gave up the fight to see his baby. There was a chance to where he could actually be part of his baby's life and actually be the father, be more than just a sperm donor, you know. But he gave that up. He gave that up willingly, probably because he didn't want to pay child support, right? I mean, that's what we all thought. But now he wants to fight to see his baby Xander. But he gave up that right early on. But now he wants to fight for paternity? He wants to fight for paternity for a child that is living with its mother and grandparents in Commie California. And any of you guys know, are you guys familiar with family court? Do you know how expensive that is? Do you know how expensive that is when the other party is out of state? And now you're not just going through one courthouse, you're going through, you're going to have to lawyer up and go through another court to, good luck on that. Good luck. It's going to be really expensive. And Ethan Ralph right now is not in any position to be doing that. He had an easier option at the time when Faith was pregnant. He could have been a father and been involved in, you know what? He could have done the Christian thing to do, having a child out of wedlock, marry Faye. I know some of you guys would probably disavow that, but I don't know. If he was going to do the wholesome Christian thing, they wouldn't even have a child out of wedlock anyway. But it's a hard sell anymore, right? There's plenty of Christians out there that have children out of wedlock. Though that's not what they should be doing. What he could have done is marry Faith and be part of her life, be a supportive husband and a supportive father. But he can't do that. It's not in his DNA. His father is a deadbeat piece of shit, and he is a deadbeat piece of shit. It's like hardwired in his DNA. And they both can't give up the sauce. Look at that. So it might be in his DNA. He had an opportunity to be involved in the kid's life, but he gave that up. He gave that up when he was trying to pursue a threesome with Horseface Pantsu. Is that the very Christian thing to do? Chat, is it very Christian for, I guess, for men to have sex with a horse, to try to have a threesome with a horse? with your baby mama. Is that a very Christian thing to do? Is it? No. Right? Oh God, why would that be? Oh, and the fact that he's on GiveSend Go. I want to say Pro for some reason. GiveSend Go. He's there. The #1 free Christian crowdfunding site. Oh, such a wholesome kid. Wholesome boy. Did nothing wrong. It's going to be super expensive. He's not going to be able to afford this. And this grift is of $10,000. He's trying to get $10,000 out of this grift. And is it going to work? Well, let's take a look here. Let's take a look. What you can't see on the screen is that looks like somebody, oh God, it looks like people actually have been donating to him, unfortunately. Let's take a look at this. Help Ethan Ralph fight to see his son is the crowdfund campaign created by Ethan Ralph. The funds from this campaign will be received by Ethan Ralph, which is funny because in this little description it says the funds are going to be going to an attorney, which he doesn't have, for a cause that I'm pretty sure this has nothing to do with. This is a scam. Not a single penny of this is going to go towards fighting for paternity or anything like that. This is his way to get more cash to either hit the casinos, to pay his bills, or maybe flee the country. Might be like, Mr. Deadman, that's crazy. No, I think if the option presents itself, it's something that he has entertained. We'll play that. How you guys doing in the chat, by the way? Thank you guys so much for watching. Press the like button if you want to. Like I said before, I'm going to say it again. That's all I need for support. I don't do donations here. If you donate, I will call you out and be like, why? Why you do that? A sucker has been born every minute. Yeah, that's for damn sure. This could be for the car funds, or it could also be for the impending lawsuit. You see, the thing that people haven't really talked about so much, even on the farms, which I'm surprised, is that, I mean, there's been a hint here and there, is that the driver in the other car, in case if you missed it in the last GUNTWAVE, since that's pretty much all I mostly talk about here, it's either the Gunt or some thought of Gamergate that no one cares about. And also Mersh. Ethan Ralph had a car wreck not too long ago. I didn't hit him. I know I had a car. I know I wrecked my bike around the same week. I didn't hit him, I swear. But he ran a red light. He got T-boned. He's at fault. That driver in the other car is alive. He's at the hospital. So since he's at fault, that he's going to be hit up hard with some sort of lawsuit. It is coming. It is guaranteed. There's no way that driver is not going to sue Ethan Ralph. That is going to cost him a lot of money. Good luck getting out of that. And going back to what I said in the beginning, and the financial pressure, think about this. Pantsu's supposedly pregnant. Oh, there's a baby on the way. That's hospital bills. Is Ethan Ralph going to pay for any of that? Who knows? Supposedly he's trying to go for paternity. Okay. You still have the lease that he has to pay for. I guess you don't have to worry about a car note now. So you don't have to worry about that. But you have the lease. You have bills. You have gambling debt. You have, if Ethan Ralph really wants to go for paternity, what's going to happen next is Faith. If he gets it, Faith is going to collect child support, which is why I think it has nothing to do with it. Which is why I'm thinking that this is just one big scam, just a front. Ethan has mounting pressure, financial pressure. So, and I don't know, is he still paying for Killstream.tv? Is he still paying for that? You know, that was really expensive. So we'll see. And May hasn't been seen in a while, and she's in New York area. You think she plans on leaving the Gunt? I mean, she won't stay. The Maker's Mark Fund? Yeah, probably. So yeah, let's look at this. On May 16th, this is according to Ethan Ralph. On May 16th, my mother died after a months-long battle of a brain injury. And Ethan Ralph didn't go see her on her last day. Now, some people will defend Ethan Ralph and say that's because they were requiring him to have a vax. And I said, if Ethan isn't willing to get vaxxed to go see his mother, and he wants to be like, it's the hospital's fault, he's got a selfish in that regard. And some will say, well, that's bullshit, because why should he get the vax? That's a situation you have to weigh personally. But he wouldn't even go the extra mile to fake having a vax passport or whatever. He wouldn't even go into that, which, I mean, doing the show he does, why wouldn't he have that sort of connection to be able to make sure that happens? Or at least look into it. He had plenty of time to look into that. Didn't do it. I'm saying his mom died, and he didn't take any actions to go see her, especially on her last day. And he holds the hospital at fault for that. Let's see. On May 17th, just 11 days later, my son Alexander was born. So he sees a connection there. Okay. I was told by his birther, he won't say mother. This is a Christian site, but he won't say mother. He says birther. So he's kind of admitting that he had a child out of wedlock. Very Christian, right? I was told by his birther that I need not worry about being present in person to be on the birth certificate. I should just rest at home and deal with my grief according to her. That's a lie. I mean, these are all lies. This turned out to be a big mistake because I've never seen my son in person, and the woman has done everything in her power to keep me from him since July. Basically, I got burned by trusting a liar once again. And Faith is a notorious liar. That we know. She lied many times about how many... According to Faith, she was sexually assaulted by the bus driver, a boy on the bus, someone in school administration. I don't know. Her stories are outrageous. According to Faith, her own dad beat her around, slapped her around, choked her, and all this stuff. Crazy stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Faith does have a history of lying, but at the same time, he got involved in that. Hey, look, if you spend your days grooming a 17-year-old into being your, into being your girlfriend, your stay-at-home pussy, and you groom that, and you expect her to be level-headed, you expect her to not be a manipulator, you expect her you expect nothing bad to come from that, as some sort of karma. Well, that's what happened. So when I look at this site, when I look at this campaign that Ethan Ralph put together, it comes to mind that it must have been somehow in his drunken stone stupor that he realized the absolute failure that he is. Maybe when he was taking another bong rip, he realized that he does miss his son and he does want to be involved, but it's too late. So he goes to GiveSendGo to put together this campaign. A Christian GoFundMe site. He sent donations and prayers. And look at this. He has 17 donations, raising $535. He duped 17 good-hearted Christians. Maybe. The grift is working. This bloated hog managed to reel in. I can't believe he managed to reel in this money. $535 out of 17 donations. Now, I know he has some loyal pay pigs of the kill stream, and they maybe some of them might have contributed. I don't know. I would think they would just contribute on the show, but I would give them that. Maybe a few of them are just loyal kill stream fanboys, whatever. Pay pigs, but the rest, How many, like, chat, what do you think? When you see this, did you see that 17 people have donated to this guy for this fund, for this noble crusade to become, I don't know, to get his parenting rights? Do you think there were 17 good-hearted Christians that were duped? Or you think some of them are, I guess, his loyal pigs? Sean Thiem, Ralph is smart. The vaccine would kill him. His heart is already garbage. Well, he's not willing to sacrifice his health. Oh, God. And he's right about that. That gun will protect him from a car crash, but it's not going to protect him from the poke. Most definitely not. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see, Brucey, you can look at the donation messages. There were some legit naive boomers in there. Oh, yeah? We'll take a look at that. We'll have some fun with this. We'll have some fun with this tonight. Let's see how much gaslighting there is here first. All right. He goes on to say, I have 2 civil court cases in Nevada County, California over this matter. Wait, I have two civil court cases in Nevada County? Okay, California, over this matter. So far, her and people associated with her have tried to criminalize my speech in an effort to have me silenced and possibly even jailed. He's talking about the revenge porn. Releasing revenge porn of his girlfriend. To call it a sex video as being nice. It's a war crime. It's a crime against humanity. It's anyone exposed to that video has been exposed to horrendous torture. You'll see something that you cannot unsee, no matter how much you drink, how many pills you take. You're scarred for life. We've all seen that sex tape. If you've seen it, I'm sure you suffer PTSD to some degree. That's what he's talking about here. That's his free speech is what he's talking about here. So Ethan Ralph, the irony writes itself. It's just through and through. On a Christian GoFundMe site called Give, Send, Go, where you can send prayers and donations. He's trying to appeal to good-hearted Christians. Tell them that his baby mama and her family are going after him, trying to criminalize him for his speech. He was just trying to do the Lord's Prayer. He was trying to teach his baby son Xander the Lord's Prayer, and his atheist daughter or atheist mother wouldn't stand it. Just wouldn't stand for it. Who would believe that? Let's see. Yeah, I don't like how messages are being hidden. I might temporarily make someone here a mod just to make sure that the messages could be shown and I don't have to worry about it. Brucey Kibbutz, you were first here, so it's going to be you. Have fun. Don't restrict anything. And I mean it. You know. Let's get some hate going towards me in this chat. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, criminalize my speech. I was almost killed in a car accident last week. Oh my God, that was God trying to get rid of you. But I swear, the Gunt is challenging God on that. Dude, what if that's the case? Huh? What if it was, like PPP said, some Final Destination thing? What if it was God's will? An intervention. But the intervention was, intervene. There was an intervention with the intervention. The intervention was interrupted. the Gunt had other plans. It's like, no, not today. You'll not take him. That means there's something else that the Gunt has to do. There's something that the Gunt has to do before God can yeet him and take him away completely. He has to fulfill some sort of destiny. Something in the work, something great, something grand. We're all going to see it. And I have to tell you, man, I'm looking forward to it. I think this holiday season, we're going to see a very, very fucked up Kill stream. Could we see a low tax situation streamed live on the Kill stream? Are we going to get a situation where Ethan Ralph tries to escape to flee to Mexico, taking May with him, held hostage? I don't know, man. Dude, like, what I want this holiday season is for Ethan Ralph to go harder on the cocaine that he has been going. If you've been watching the streams, you know he's using. I mean, I know I played a sample of a video and some random samurai guy came in and was like, oh, you're just making up stuff. We clearly saw in that video, Ethan was doing something off camera. He came on camera rubbing his nose. And there's been stuff lately where even on his latest, have you checked his gaming stream? Ethan Ralph has a gaming stream now on cozy.tv. See, I watch this stuff. I do watch this stuff. And I do notice that it looks like Ethan Ralph could be using cocaine right now. Okay? He's displaying mannerisms. I used to be friends with cokeheads. I've never done that shit in my life. Would never do. I have a very addictive personality. I did it once. It would be game over. I'm telling the truth on that. But I've seen the signs. I've seen the signs with these losers that would kind of orbit, I guess, around me at the time. So I know what I'm talking about when I say that. Ethan Ralph is going hard on the coke. And what I'm hoping for this holiday season is for him to go even harder. Go harder on the coke, harder on the drink, on the sauce, and do something wild. Okay? I that's what I want. I want him to realize that he has no other options, but he has to flee, and he has to go out in a blaze of glory. Get his 15 seconds of fame in the process. It'll be great. Hey, Daimo won. Daimo won. I guess he won. He won. Let's see. The chat does not lie. Let's see. Afterwards, she took it upon herself to make a fake story about my driving. I've responded with a true story about her, and now I'm facing another legal action on a restraining order she sought. You had that restraining order before, and you talked about her, and there you go. Now, what's kind of fucked up is that Faith could put in that restraining order, and she could say all she wants about Ethan Ralph. I fucking hate Ralph. I think I made that clear. We're doing GUNTWAVE, right? But, chat, press 1 if you agree. It's kind of fucked up when someone has a restraining order and you can't talk about them, but they could talk about you. What's up with that? Why? What, you're using the power of the court to muzzle someone's speech, but you could say all the fuck you want about them? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how that's legal. Like, there has to be a way for Ralph to challenge that. And there probably is a legal way for him to challenge that. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Ask Nick Ricada. You know, I stream a lot on Twitch, and I get spoiled over there because there's no delay. So, sometimes I forget that YouTube has that 15, 20 second delay. The streams over there are pretty much, well, they're not wholesome. Jesus Christ. I look at Coomer material on Wednesdays. Check it out. Men of Culture if you like that. All right. Okay, so we got a fake story here. And keep in mind, I live in Virginia and she lives in California. This is based on a tweet of mine. Anyway, that makes 2 active orders. One is a mutual order that's being perverted. Nevada County that I'm fighting on top of a matter in Richmond, which she brought about separate to this. That would be the revenge porn. And separate from all that, I have to initiate custody proceedings against her in the same county. This includes establishing parentage, that pesky birth certificate story. Dude, you weren't even involved. Dude, you should have been there. When Faith was delivering, you should have been there. You should have made every step, everything you should have done, everything you could possibly have done to be there. Now, I'm spacing on this. It's been a while. Chat. Where was Ethan? Where was he when Faith was delivered? Wasn't he? Wait a second. Unless I might be thinking of another YouTuber talked about. He wasn't there. Where was he? Where was he? Was he at some rally? Oh no. Was this around the time he was at some rally in DC? Is my wife Asian? I wish. Jesus Christ. The real question that must be asked, Mr. Devin, is your wife Asian? Are your kids half Asian? Sure. My kids are half Asian. Vegas? No. He wasn't in Vegas during that. Was he? Oh, man. I got to go look at the history there. But the big point, though, is that he wasn't there. He should have been there. Look, man, I don't care what you do. Like, maybe you're a pipe fitter. Maybe you work in the plants. Maybe you run a podcast. That's your livelihood. You stop what you're doing to go be there when your child, especially your firstborn, is delivered. If it's like even on your second, you be there. On your third, your fourth, okay. Your fifth, yeah, you've been there already. You kind of know the drill and all that. Come on. At that point, you might as well just be delivering at the house. All right. So, what do we have here? Okay. Goes on to say custody proceedings themselves. This is likely to be a long and arduous court battle, which is going to be, if anyone knows custody battles, it's going to be a long and lengthy, which all this could have been avoided. This whole thing could have been avoided. But he made his own bed. Now he's lying in it. Now he wants to complain about it. Now he wants to cry about it. He made that mistake. Cigar and moonshine. Yeah, that's most definitely there. On track to be healthy, right? Never follow anyone on this platform for health advice. Yeah. It's water in the jar. Well, of course it is. But let people believe, I guess. Anyway, he goes on to say, but this is my son, and refused to let him be stolen out from under me without using every tool I have available at my disposal. He gave him up. He could have fought before. His chance to fight for custody, to be a parent, to be involved, is lost. This is done. It is too late now. Like, he's going to try now to fight for it. Then he's going to have to, for him to even have joint custody or visitation. I mean, he's been out of the picture for a while. He's going to have to prove that he has a steady home and all this stuff. I mean, there's going to be things they're going to look into, because even hypothetically, if this thing was true, and this is what he was trying to pursue his parental rights. You know, Faye, with the backing of the Vickers, is going to battle that. It's not going to be an easy thing, and I've seen this personally. They're gonna have safety objections. I mean, safety objections. I don't know what you call them, but safety concerns about the children, about Xander going over to the Gunt's residence. That's not happening without some sort of home study, without some sort of check. Like, I guarantee you, this is going to be expensive. And the $10,000 he's asking for isn't even going to cover it. It's just going to be that's just going to be the beginning. This here, I don't think is actually for fighting for parental rights. I don't think so at all. In fact, I guess we could we could play that. Where is it? Oh, here we go. All right. This is here we go.
Interference with his own person.
No, we haven't even started closing arguments, man.
Force used by
They're doing jury instructions first.
And reasonably believed.
Bolton.
Leave the USA and search for a new life.
Honestly, yeah, I've considered leaving the country more than I ever have in my life. Yeah. Now, of course, not before I have to settle some things. But yeah, I've definitely been considering leaving the country. And I've talked to some people about doing it, Wang Lin and others, yeah. Because it's clear, long term, you know, they're probably going to try to fuck with me through the courts. That's their new strategy. But if I'm in another country, you know, I can do this anywhere.
Caused the death of another.
So he's going to flee. He's going to run. He realizes the pressure's building from all over. He can't take it. So before he said he's not worried about jail. He could do another 6 months because he knows that revenge porn thing is coming down. Dude, that's going to be an issue. That's going to be a huge issue because even if he doesn't... Okay. If for some reason he doesn't get jail time, he's going to have to pay a fine, which is going to be another burden. He is fucked. He is fucked. But I want to see that happen. Let me play that again for those who did not hear.
Bolton.
Leave the USA and search for a new life.
Honestly, yeah, I've considered leaving the country more than I ever have in my life. Yeah. Now, of course, not before I have to settle some things. But yeah, I'm definitely.
Oh, what things you got to settle? What do you got to settle? You got to make sure your horse is back in the stable. Is your horse going to come with you? A cowboy can't leave without his horse, right? Or is your horse going to stay in New York? What's going to happen there? Are you going to be the father of that kid? Now, I swear, I saw that tweet. You saw that tweet. I posted here too. I mean, unless it was a joke. He said before that he's not the father of Pansy's baby. Now, that could just be something he just said. Whatever. But what if he's not? And there's something else we got to hit this. We got to hammer on this again. Because think about this. This grift is working in a way. It worked for 17 people. 17 Christ-loving Christians. Christ-loving Christians that pray to Jesus, love the Lord, Christ is King. They're being taken advantage of. Their generosity is being taken advantage of. $535. That is a crime right there. Is this the Christian thing for Ethan to do? To grift like this? Is this very Christ-like? You know, the thing about Christianity, it's, you know, when you go against it, when you go against someone for being a fake Christian or whatever, it's kind of written in the religion that, I mean, you're gonna have flaws. You're gonna fail. That's kind of part of it. But Ethan doesn't even try. Ethan doesn't even try to live a Christian life, if you will, to be Christ-like. Makes no effort whatsoever. Ethan Ralph is ruled. He's dominated by his vices. He can't give up the sauce. He can't give up gambling. He can't give up the drugs. He can't give up adultery. He can't. He coats himself in sin. Now, of course, I smoke, I drink, I do fucked up shit, but I'm not the one going around saying Christ is king. I'm not the one. I don't do that shit for a reason. Is it the Christian thing, chat? Let me ask you some questions. Okay. Is it the Christian thing to groom an underage girl? I mean, maybe she was 17, okay? Maybe she was younger. What do you guys think? On Discord, to be your girlfriend, to be your live home pussy. Is that a very Christian thing to do? I know the 20-second delay, so we'll just keep on going with this too. We see a bunch of yeses, maybe. Unless you guys defend the gun. Is knocking up a teenage girl out of wedlock a very Christian thing to do? I know it happens at times. There's Christians that do that quite a bit. I mean, they're supposed to, but the butthole is a loophole. Okay. Depending on the girl you're with. There's also other things you could do. You know, mouth and all that. But, yeah, I mean, it happens. People get knocked up out of wedlock. What should they do? Well, honestly, they should be a family. Even if they're young and stupid, you know what? They made that consequence. They should be a family, and they need the support though, because they're really going to be stupid. We're talking about like if they're like 19 or 20, well, even 18, knock someone up. That's really early on, right? But that guy has to realize he's a father now. That kid has to realize he's pretty much a father now. So he's going to have to make steps in his life to be able to provide for that kid. Okay, that's what he should do. That's not what happens majority of the time. That's what I believe anyway. Maybe you guys believe in different things. Let's see. What about having sex with prostitutes? Having sex with known prostitutes, is that a very Christian thing to do? Is it Christian for me to have a poster behind me that says Satan is your friend? Yes, I had a poster behind me that says Satan is your friend. And I said already, I'm not a perfect Christian, and I never claimed to be, right? I said that already. You know? And also, what you'll learn more about me if you haven't realized already, I do publish horror books, horror anthologies, a collection of short stories. Most of them in that horror and Satan, the imagery, it's like heavy metal and Satan. It was like a joke. You know, it's like Satan is your friend. Come on, that wasn't like a serious thing. Yeah. You know what? It is super serious. When I wrote that book, I made sure every contributor aborted a baby. Okay, aborted a baby in the name of Satan. So really, what they did is they went to Planned Parenthood. Come on. Let's see. Is it a very Christian thing to fuck a Paki? Okay, well, be married to one. I don't know. What was Jesus' view on Hindu? I mean, I don't know. Explore that. I wonder what the take would be on that. I know it's not very Christian to dupe Christians, gullible, Christ-loving Christians out of their money to like reap in your own personal gain like that. And there's a lot of very popular TV evangelists that do this shit, like Joel Osteen, which I hate. I hate that guy. And he's famous here in Houston. He's very popular here in Houston. Fuck that guy. Fuck everything about him. I read one of those Joel Osteen books, and I swear after reading the Joel Osteen book, I fucking hated Christianity. That's how much I hated that fucking book. I was like, this guy is such a smug ass piece of fucking pompous shit that, like, it is so absurd. It is like one of those, like, you pray and it comes. It is like you pray for a parking space and it'll be granted to you. Don't worry. It was so much bullshit. So much bullshit that for a week I was like, I was not in a good place. Where am I now? Well, a couple years ago, I was a deacon at a church. Last year, actually for 2 years, I was a deacon at a small church I went to even when I was a kid. And I'm the horror guy. Don't take your anger for Joel Osteen out on Jesus Christ. Yeah. What is it? I didn't take my anger out on Jesus as much as Jesus took his anger out on the fig tree. I didn't go like that. But I was like, fuck Joel Osteen. Fuck everything about that guy. But then again, I'm not supposed to judge, right? Christians aren't supposed to judge other Christians. See, it's kind of written in. It's written in the, I guess in the religion. Let's see. Oh, one thing I wanted to say is some of you guys might say, Mr. Deadman, wait a second. This stream title is gravely misleading. We've been talking about this Give, Sin, Go. And obviously it's up. It's not taken down. Your stream headline says it's shut down. Well, okay. I guess like every other clickbait whore, I did a clickbait whore title. Sue me. Sorry. But the fact is, when this first came out, when he did this Give, Sin, Go crowdfunding campaign, he used a picture of his son, by the way. He used a picture of Xander. He used the picture of Xander that he got from Faith, the birther, the mother. And because Faith is obsessed with everything that Ethan Ralph does, she can't quit him. She noticed it. Maybe it was reported to her by one of her sycophants. She noticed it, and she did a DNCA claim, or she did like a cease and desist, whatever. She asked him to remove the photo. Which, I hate the Gunt. This is GUNTWAVE, all right? No Gunt guarding here. But, does the father not have... I mean, I guess he's not really legally his father. He would be the alleged father. But I would imagine if he was a father, he would have rights to that photo. But, that is what it is. So it was down for a little bit. That is true. And when it came up again, Ralph thought it was a great idea to use this image. He goes, what says, please donate to me, good loving, Jesus loving, Christ is King people, is 2 fucking middle fingers. When I think of Jesus, fortunately, I guess somehow the brain is still working in Ethan Ralph's skull, and he decided it would be best to change it to the little sunset we see. So that is that. The other thing that's kind of fucked up about that is Faith. Now, like I said, I hate the Gunt as much as the next person. But Faith is such a lying cock whore. I mean, she'll let the Gunt shoot his skunky spunk all in her pussy, get knocked up, and pretend that he's not the father. She knows good and well that he is. She's just being a bitch about all this whole shit. And then let's be honest, that's what's happening here. Of course, he fucked up too. by not taking any action to try to be. But she was being a massive cunt about this whole thing. Is it funny? Yes. It's hilarious what's happening to Ethan Ralph and how Faith is putting this pressure on him. It is funny. But let's not forget that Faith has little self-worth, little self-respect. You can't have self-worth and self-respect, or even dignity for that matter, if you sleep with a gunt. That goes for any woman. I know, what's her name? 80? Some people on Kiwi Farms praise her for some reason. I know she got that restraining order. It was successful. Good job. But in the process, I mean, she slept with the gunt. I mean, she sucked his dick. All right, let's not forget that. It is pretty disgusting. In the background of all this, another thing is happening. There's a lot happening with Ethan Ralph, but it's all kind of like all at once. Matthew Vickers will not stop orbiting and obsessing over Ethan Ralph. It's been said before that Matthew Vickers pretty much is as vindictive as Ethan Ralph. He is like a more successful version of Ethan Ralph in that he's a, I guess, successful businessman. He has a coin shop or pawn shop or something. Okay, fine. Good. Good for you. And you have a family. Okay. But I don't know, man. You weren't there for Faith. You weren't there for her. You weren't there protecting her from internet losers like Ethan Ralph. I mean, to Mr. Vickers, and I would say this to his face too, that Faith was groomed under your roof. Faith was groomed on Discord while at your house, in her room at your house, on a device that you paid for, on Wi-Fi that you pay for. That all happened. But Mr. Vickers is as vindictive as Ethan Ralph, is obsessed. What he's doing in the background, some of you guys will say is funny. And it is funny A-logging shit. But it's coming from somebody who really ought to just be not doing this. He should be trying to be a good grandfather and really getting parental rights from Faith. I mean, chat, I was thinking about this too. What would be a better resolution for Xander? Foster care? Okay, here are the options. 1, for being the care of Matthew Vickers, the grandparents. So 1, under the care of the grandparents. 2, under the care of Faith. 3, foster care. What would be a better option for Xander? I really don't know. I'm torn on that. Because I know how shitty foster care could be. Hopefully, if the samurai's doing his homework, he could tell you how I know. Which you can find out on this channel too. You know. Matthew Vickers is going around harassing the guests that are going to be on the kill stream. And when I say harassing, I mean not just filling up their DMs, all sort of like threats and stuff by being associated with Ethan Ralph, but even, and this is crazy. Part of me, I say some absurd shit on this stream, on this show, on GUNTWAVE. I said that Jade, Mr. Medicare's wife, could have been hooved by Ethan Ralph, the gunt. Maybe. That's funny to me. I think that's hilarious. But is that absurd? Sure. But what about this? Matthew Vickers, a grandfather, sending images of his daughter's sex tape to guests on the Kiwi Farms. Okay, sorry, kill stream. Jesus Christ. Guests on the kill stream. According to one of the guests, I mean, and there's an image to show. There's images to prove this. I can't show you those images because of the sexual nature of it. But Matthew Vickers would send images images. The sex tape of his daughter's ass being pegged by a micro dick. Who would send that to somebody, to some chick who wants to go on Ethan Ralph's stream to talk about whatever she wants to talk about? That's fucked up. That is fucked up. Now, I'm not sure what's happening with Odyssey with Ethan Ralph. It looks like that exclusive deal is up. We talked about that before. I thought he was going to try to go back to YouTube in a way. That ship has sailed too. He's on Cozy.tv. Cozy.tv is the stream service Nick Fuentes is involved in, which seems like just a massive grift. I mean, it doesn't seem like a very stable platform. It's supposed to be the place for free speech, but it's free speech as long as you agree with Nick Fuentes. You're not going to be. You can't talk negative about the Mexican that's supposed to be the face of the white race. Yeah. Ethan Ralph and Nick Fuentes, I thought they had a beef. Ethan Ralph and Baked Alaska, who's a friend of Nick Fuentes, thought he had a beef. I know Ethan Ralph doesn't like Augie, but Augie's on the Cozy.tv. Nick Fuentes runs Cozy.tv. She's loose though? Oh yeah, she's loose. Talk about faith. She is loose. That's a good one. Oh God. I understand we need an alternative platform for people who want to talk about, I guess, whatever Nick Fuentes wants to really get into. I guess, like, I guess if you want to talk about the Jews and question the Jews, question the tribe, things you can't do on YouTube and any other streaming platform, talk about the white race and all that. You can't do that. You can't do that anywhere. You're going to have to go to your own little corner. But you go to the corner, like, is it going to go anywhere? Is Cozy.tv going to go anywhere? Is it doomed to fail? I think so. But Ethan Ralph goes there. I mean, I don't know if he realizes, I don't know if he's seeing a pattern here. He was on YouTube a long time ago, got kicked off, totally removed there, goes to Streamy falls. Was on D Live, it's kicked off of D Live, on Trovo, kicked off of Trovo, on Odyssey. Dude, honestly, I don't know how long, if he's still on Odyssey, I don't know how long that's going to be. Because time will tell. Time will tell what Odyssey is going to do. But, and I'm for free speech, which is why people could say what they want in the chat, which is why people could, say what they will about me. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Like when Bronx says dead man lolly fapper. Like, what is he talking about? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. Cozy inflates view counts. That's true too. And I saw proof of that when I was watching Ethan Ralph's video game stream. 400. Ethan Ralph starting his brand new video game stream on a fresh new on a platform gets 400 views. A platform that's smaller than YouTube, smaller than Twitch, smaller than DLive, smaller than Trovo, smaller than all those things, smaller than Odyssey. He gets 400 live views, and he's not. What? That doesn't make any sense. I don't even think Cozy TV can't have more than 1,000 viewers, 1,000 users, like live users. There's no way he got 400 live views. No way. There's some good numbers there. Too bad they're botted. What's going to happen there when he starts depending more on donations? That's his whole livelihood is dependent on donations, really, right? I mean, that's what happens with these content creators. They just make a livelihood on YouTube and they fall this far. They become even more dependent on donations. I wonder if he's going to find out that those views are inflated and are bots. He's going to find that out when he sees a lot of people watching, but the donations don't really, they're not adding up. And then, when Ethan Ralph goes to cozy.tv, his first stream, the video game stream, he spends like an hour, maybe 2 hours, ball washing Nick Fuentes. And this is even before he starts playing the game. I think it's like an hour and 30 minutes. He's like pretty much ball washing Nick Fuentes, polishing his balls, looking all nice and clean. And once again, of course, everyone knows Nick Fuentes is supposedly the face of the white race. He's the Christian conservative who loves catboys, has a love interest of a twink, of a gay man in Australia. Loves that shit. And Nick Fuentes, who face of the white race, is himself a Mexican, so he can't be the face of the white race. His last name prevents him from doing that. No. But anyway, either Ralph sucks his dick, polishes balls, and everything's good. No beef for now. For now, anyway. Being that you have Augie there, you have Beardson there, who's not streaming. Apparently, it doesn't seem like he's allowed to stream on cozy.tv. It's only really a matter of time before it implodes and everything starts crumbling down. But Ethan Ralph mentioned something that I found kind of hilarious. Like, guys, would you be interested in a Gamergate series by Ethan Ralph? Right? No, you wouldn't. Press 1 in the chat if press 1 in the chat if you'd want to actually see a 20-part hardcore history style Gamergate podcast with Ethan Ralph. Press 2 if you say fuck no to that. If your wife is Asian, you may as well be gay or an incel. If your wife is Asian, you might as well be gay or an incel? Is that really the opinion of I don't even understand that. What? So if your wife is like Japanese, are you gay? Is fucking an Asian woman? I don't even understand that. That's kind of fun. That's funny. That's funny though. Oh, Stonetoss. Almost forgot about him. Stonetoss. You've probably seen those comics before, the Stonetoss comics. Well, Stonetoss has an NFT. I don't even know what the fucking NFT is. Not gonna even pretend. Let me show you this NFT that he has here. Oh, let me see. Let me get it going here. Let's see. Stonetoss NFT. Some people like Stonetoss. Some people like him. Some people hate him. Like I said, his comics are pretty popular. I mean, you've seen them before. They look like this. Okay, it's just the white character, saying whatever. Well, he has made an NFT for Ralph, and Ralph has made that his Twitter photo because he's so in love with it. Now I'm not gonna go the angle of guilty by association. We all make shitty friends and shitty connections, So I'm not going to shit on Stonetoss for being friendly with Ethan Ralph. But I will say, it is kind of stupid to hitch your wagon to Ethan fucking Ralph. The guy isn't really going anywhere. Stonetoss is a comic guy. I'm surprised he's not orbiting around Nick Rekieta or I don't know, one of the other, I guess, Friday Night Tights guys. Whoever they are. I couldn't even tell you their names. I see those streams. I mean, it'd be better off for him to orbit them if he hasn't already. I don't know. Maybe he's playing multiple sides. Maybe there's more to this than I know, which probably with this particular guy. Let me know in the chat, guys. You guys are smart. I love you guys. You guys do a great job in making sure that the show stays factual when it needs to be. Is Stonetoss orbiting other people? Like, is he making NFTs of Nick Rekieta too? I haven't seen that. I don't think so. But that's what he's doing there. He hitches wagon to Ethan Ralph. So good luck on that. Hitching your wagon to somebody who's at this point begging for donations on a Christian GoFundMe. Yeah, great look. And it gets thicker too. Not only is there an NFT from Stonetoss, but this one, I'm not exactly sure if this is true, but this is outrageous too. Ethan Ralph might actually be selling an NFT of his son, of Xander. If that is to be believed. I would show you an image, but I know for damn sure if Faith orbits Ethan Ralph that much, I don't want to show you an image of Xander and have a reason to be be taken down or anything like that. I don't want her ire. I definitely do not want that. Bronx Beats, why are you such an F-slur? Well, what they say, you could do anything you want in life. You could be the best guitarist, you could be the best writer, the best poet, the best artist, you could be a great carpenter, but you suck one dick. And you're going to be known as a cocksucker for the rest of your life. So that is why. That is why I'm such an F-slur, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. Deadman, do you also ignore the chat in your Japanese titty vlogger streams on Twitch? No, I'm very active with that chat. And I see you guys too. Now, I'm on the subject of Ethan Ralph. I'm talking about Ethan Ralph here. I mean, we want to talk about that. I guess if you want to talk about how much of a F-slur I am, sure. How much of a faggot am I? On a scale between 1 and 10, where 1 is the least faggot and 10 is the most extreme faggot. I don't know how big of a faggot that would be. I mean, I'm talking about like Mr. Slave faggot. How much of a faggot am I? I think it's funny how much I'm saying that word. I should get loose with the word faggot. Faggot, 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 faggot. Just say it over and over. Why are you hating on my buddy Bronx? What drugs are you on? None. Not right now. 13 or so? Wait. It was a scale between 1 and 10. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you guys are talking about now. That's not working. I'm not gay. I'm just one notch above gay and so. Because Asian wife. Okay. You guys are funny. You guys are good. Let's see. That's all I kind of have to say, really. I mean, we kind of wrapped up everything that really happened with Ethan Ralph lately. Any new news? Well, other than that, he wants to flee the country. He thought about that. Let's see. You know, I guess, like, my thoughts on how things are going with Ralph. I don't see him getting very far. If he flees the country and goes to Mexico, May's not going with him. There's no fucking way. Right? What do you think? Hypothetically, if Ethan Ralph were to flee the country and go to Mexico to escape his financial troubles here, is May going with him? That shit's not happening. May is going to stay here. He'll leave. But see, I don't know. You need a car to leave. He doesn't have a car. He can't flee right now. The only thing he could do is pull a Gothic King Cobra, but actually use the rounds. Or pull a low tax. Start a slide whistle ban with Daimo. Oh, that requires using a slide whistle. I don't even know what a slide whistle is. Oh, okay. Am I a pretty pony? Am I a pretty pony? Am I a pony? I guess so. Thought it was a deerkin. I failed at that, by the way. Which, maybe I'll start that back again. I don't know. I was going to be a deerkin. I pretended to be a deerkin for like a couple months on Twitch because I thought it would give me excuse or privilege to say the word faggot on Twitch. But when I said that, and I called somebody that, I got in trouble. So, it did not work. That's sad. I had a fleshed out backstory about how I would eat bark off the tree. And there's videos of me doing that. And how my family, how I lost a kid. Because it wasn't just me being a deer. My whole family was a deer. Okay? We're a family of deerkin. Had one of them didn't make it as he was crossing the highway. This is what I like to do. I like to run across the road. All right. So yeah, this is pretty good. Call DMO, call tonight. Oh my God. Has he been calling? He probably has. How's that deleting feeling there, buddy? I don't know any deleting. No, I'm not gonna do it. What am I going to get from that? I guess to talk to him. He has been calling. He's been calling quite a bit. Well, I guess I'll call and we'll see what happens. I'll give him like 10 minutes. I look like Zach Galifianakis, untalented gay brother. Yeah. I fear the mighty samurai. Okay. Here we go. Well, I guess I'll call him. I'll give him like 10 minutes of something. I don't know what he wants. Here we go. I'll call him on video. Or, wait, well, let me call him again. He's probably not going to, hopefully he answers. I didn't want to be interrupted from what I wanted to talk about. And then I work in the morning, so I was going to wrap up. But whatever. So now that I've covered everything I needed to, we can talk if he wants to. I'm just waiting. Waiting. This dead air is me waiting. Daimo's dead man's owner. He's my master? I didn't even realize I was on the path to being a samurai. I don't know what that entails. Hopefully he could tell me. I was being genuine last time. I mean, when I asked him if he's a real samurai, he was like, "Do you think real samurais even exist?" And I was like, I was kind of disappointed. I guess I thought he was real. I mean, is he not a real samurai? So, I just want to be on the right path. And if his samurai path is going to be one of falling in love with Noel or making a top 10 list of cute boys or whatever, then I don't want that for me. Okay? I don't want to go back to how I was when I was 19. Okay? I want to be on a good path. But something tells me this guy is not going to put me on a good path. Dead man has no balls. I don't know. They're pretty big. Short dick, yeah. Big balls, yes. Let's see. Grower, not a shower. The furry poster. Oh, it's still behind me. I could put it up. That's good. All right, well, I will call some more. I'm just waiting on him to respond, if he will. If is he still stream sniping? Hopefully not. For his sake, anyway. This would be really boring. I guess let me check. Oh, man, there's also something else. Totally crossed my mind right now. By Ethan Ralph. Apparently the Right Stuff podcast was making fun of him And all they did was, dude, it was barely anything. But because of that, that was enough for him to go off. Because it takes very much just little stuff. It doesn't take much at all to upset Ethan Ralph to get him pissed off. You can just say one little thing about him. You can make fun of his weight, make fun of his height. He's 5'1", and that's all it takes for him to go back in your house, try to assault you, but to get his ass kicked by like everyone in the house. On the Right Stuff podcast, they were talking about him, and then he goes off. So, yeah, he's making lots of friends. He's making waves. He's making waves. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. Cause yeah, he.
Right, dude.
Okay, so here's the stream that Dymo was doing. Oh wait, I got something on my Discord. Oh, did the call just stop? Oh, okay, well, that's cool. I guess I'll watch a little bit of this. All right, let's watch this. What was this? Kicking Mr. Dead Horse. I'll go ahead and thumbs up. Because, sure. Why not?
Let's see how terrible this is working. Alright, I'll look at the stream on my phone now. I'm trying to look at it on my computer. So, we'll work out the deco, and then we'll deal with the
teku.
Actual stream. I have some cute little things to put on stream.
Cute little things.
We'll see if it's working.
I'm gonna skip ahead. Skip ahead. I don't want to miss anything important, though.
Alright, dude. So we'll share this video.
Oh, is that the stream? Just him trying to call me and I don't answer? Does he play? Oh, cool. He plays the stuff that I have on Twitch. Yes. Yes, the Men of Culture stuff. Yes. He plays that. Yes. What else does he do?
Right.
Oh, yeah. You go to the Twitch stream, it's like Coomerville over there, man. That's what it is. That's what it is, Coomers, and so have fun with that. Like I said, not a good Christian. Not pretending to be.
Carry through this Asian woman.
Very cool.
Like,
very
yeah, okay, she has big bosoms, not that big, but it's okay.
She's a G cup.
Bosoms. I'm not going to.
There's one.
Maybe big.
Tomomi Morisaki's pretty hot, though.
Big bosoms, relative. You know, I'm not going to get down this hole. The point is, he likes her bosoms, but he does live vicariously because he stays in his room all day. And he, you know, they go camping.
From his channel. Ramu's also very fun.
Yeah, I do stay in my room all day. I never leave ever.
It's fine though. I'm not upset about it though. I think it's funny though. I just like that. It just shows that Surfer has never like been around a woman before though.
Wait. Let me go here. I guess I'm just clicking on random parts. I have no idea.
He doesn't.
Oh, that's today. Okay, cool. All right. Well, that's cool. Yeah. So this happened.
I need money.
You need money, you?
I need so much money. I am hurt.
Oh, because I didn't answer?
I need some money. You know, frankly, I feel relieved.
You feel relieved?
I feel this is nice to be able to talk frankly with you guys, though.
Talk frankly, Samurai.
I feel so relieved, though.
Good.
I feel relieved, though. Thank you all, though.
What does he feel relieved to?
I feel so relieved, though. It finally happened, though. I don't have to worry about it anymore, though.
What finally happened? I missed something. I don't know. He's just calling me?
I'm going to level with you guys, though.
Okay.
There is absolutely nothing on the internet of any bad shit I've ever done, though. I've never done anything bad, though. That's right.
Never done anything bad to?
I like birds, zoo. That's right. I like animals, zoo. That's right, motherfuckers. I like animals, zoo.
Okay. Showed his Gmail account. Oh, there's birds. All right. Well, this was amazing. How to play whistle. Oh, we're gonna whistle. So, yeah. See, that's Tomomi Morisaki right there. And this is also the one where I was watching this chick playing the piano. I mean, look at that. She's wearing lingerie playing the piano. I think this. What was this? That's some K-pop shit. Oh, this was the stream that I probably would have got me in trouble on Twitch. I'm surprised it didn't. Okay, yeah. So, kicking a dead horse. Good job. Yeah. And you know what, man? I said this before. You gotta have humility. You gotta have humility. You can hate me for all you want. You can laugh too, and I welcome that. Self-deprecating humor. That's pretty much my life. No one's a bigger critic of myself than me. Yeah. I mean, what can I say? I've been streaming on YouTube for like how long now? Doing what? Shifting gears, changing things up. The horror stuff kind of never really went anywhere. It kind of stays in the same little circle with the publishing stuff. It's its own little small, very small community. And now I'm doing GUNTWAVE. Yeah. Anyway. This was fun. This is good. Hope you guys enjoyed this GUNTWAVE here. And y'all take it easy. You have a good one.